The Federal Aviation Administration proposed new rules over the weekend for small commercial drones. Until now, the FAA has only allowed drones for recreational use. Cronkite News reporter Andrew Romanov has the latest on what's happening with this announcement in Washington.
The proposed rules are years in the making. They could open the door to an $82 billion per year industry.
A high-pitched buzz of the propellers, and they're off. These drones, or unmanned aerial vehicles, are much smaller than the ones used by the military. But these ones are a bit controversial too. One small drone flew onto the White House lawn last month, prompting a call to action.
I've actually asked the FAA and a number of agencies to examine how are we managing this new technology.
This week, the Federal Aviation Administration delivered. It announced new guidelines for commercial drones that include weight and certification restrictions. Mark Aitken's organization advocates for drone use and says the regulations are a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big deal. Again, this industry has been flourishing for the last few years.
But they also create a hurdle. The new rules say drones have to stay within the operator's line of sight. That's bad news for companies like Amazon, which wants to use remote piloting to deliver packages. But advocates say this week's announcement paves the way for the future and a whole new industry.
We feel on the conservative side that there's going to be an economic impact of $82 billion.
Now, the proposed rules say drones have to weigh less than 55 pounds and can't fly higher than 500 feet above the ground. But the rules have to go through months of public and federal review and won't go into effect until 2017 at the earliest. Live in Washington, Andrew Romanov, Cronkite News.